Good morning, YouTube. What it do, what it is. Let's get straight into the biz. Today, I'm going on a morning walk. I've already been walking for about 30 minutes. But, I really feel like I needed to clear my mind. Yesterday, I went to bed at like 9. So, I slept a long ass time. I did wake up a few times in the middle of the night. But, I woke up this morning at like 8. Did my reading, brushed my teeth, washed my face, all that. And I now don't have a job for 4 days. I quit my job. I don't have a gym. So I'm enjoying the unemployed life for the next couple of days until I move out to Chicago. We are now 4 days out. And every day it just gets more surreal, man. I mean, it's not a super crazy thing, but it's it's different. It's different from the day-to-day that I have been going through for the past year, past 2 years even. My life's a constantly moving cycle. And, different gears will interchange and cause me to be on a different path. So, it's kind of cold out, but I'm still enjoying it. Fresh air is beautiful. The main focus today's episode is just going to be, I think we're on episode 8, by the way. It's kind of crazy. Today's episode will be called Morning Mindset Talks. And it's a really old cliche question, but where do you see yourself in 5 years? This is more specifically to me, but yes, I do want you to think about it, because I think very often we can be asked that question and simply forget it within the next 5 minutes if we were to think about it, I simply kind of retract that statement and think about, where was I 5 years ago? 5 years ago, I was about 14, 15. We'll do 15. That would put me as a sophomore in high school. And, I think sophomore high school me would be really confused, but maybe even proud of where I am today. I thought things were going to line up for me, pretty picture perfect, man. Thought I was going to go to college, get a good job. And, by this age, just have my shit handled. And I'm not even saying I don't have my shit handled, because, well, definitely in some parts of my life I don't. But, I'd say I have a lot better grasp on the world and my environment around me than I would have had I continued to pursue that career of, college and, having my life planned out for me however I thought would seem fit back then. But I just believe that all the sidetracking and, events that have happened to me that have thrown me off my course put me onto a better course now. I really would be an entirely different person, without the turmoil and the conflict and the irreverence that, came my way. Honestly, in the past 2 years more than anything. I think I've changed as a person in the past year more than I have developmentally in my entire lifetime. Dude, it's beautiful out. Can y'all, you serious? Look at these damn trees. Oh, I said Siri and it paused the video, but look at these damn trees, bro. Jeez, it's beautiful. Spring is coming. But back to the point. I'm truly grateful, and gratitude. Expressing gratitude has been one of the hidden blessings that I would really look past in my every day-to-day life, and I just really have come to appreciate it every single day with whatever actions I take or with whatever situations arise coming towards me. I'm just truly grateful for every experience in the human experience, whether that's, people that push me up or those that try to pull me down, people that disagree with me, certain financial situations that kind of fuck up my money, and, taught me how to survive, man, how to critically think and come up with a solution to be able to overcome it and come out better as a man. there have been plenty of things this year that, broke me down. And, I would put up that front, like I talked about in the last video, that everything was all right. Oh man, were things not all right? But that's okay. Because, all the things I do now in my day-to-day, with a somewhat structured schedule, with limited resources that I have, that have provided me the knowledge and the wealth mindset to know that I have everything I need to become, the father I want to be to my children, the husband to my spouse, the son of my parents. I'm truly and extremely blessed for everything that has been, gifted to me and all the experiences that have come my way. And, I just can't be more grateful for it. But, going back, I would have, at least image-wise, never would have thought I got a nose ring, piercings, all that. And, I was focused on way different things. I think, now, me, I'm really not on social media as much. I may post a few stories or whatever, but when it comes to the scrolling, man, I've really dropped down on that. And I'm really, really glad that I understand it means nothing to me. And it's going to get loud here, bro. We got a little highway going, not highway, but, it's just road. But, me back then, on Snapchat, having these streaks and, feeling like I need to interact with everybody at every second of the day. Going back to me going to bed at 9 p.m., I wasn't missing out on anything, man. Staying up, wasn't missing out on anything. Everything's still going to be there the next day. And I think a lot of people forget that, We live in the internet age. Everything is saved. Everything's documented, man. I mean, you're not really missing on anything at all. You don't go to that one party, you're going to see it on stories, man. You're going to see what went down. You don't go to that one concert, it's on YouTube. Don't even trip. So I'm just so, wow, it's going to get really loud, yo, I'm sorry. But I want you to understand that most things in your life are really overstimulated and created for you to believe that if you're missing out, you're not fulfilling yourself in your life. Back when our ancestors had, they didn't have technology, bro. They had to hunt for food and survive. That was it. And the simple things in life would fulfill them. And now in our overstimulated age of the technology era, man, there's so many things are just noise, man. Everything is just there to hype it up and, distract you from your common focuses and goals. And thankfully, hold on, I'm gonna pause real quick. Look at this beautiful ass view, bro. Damn. Love my city, man. Love my city. I hope y'all can see that. But it's all just noise. And thankfully that I've gotten to this point of self-improvement where I'm realizing, a lot of the shit I really don't need. I don't need to be in every group chat or follow every page that, will bring me some short-term, dopamine rush that I really don't need. And I'm super excited, that in a couple days that my days are going to be set to the hour. I'll barely have any free time, and that excites me more than anything has in the past year, man. When I think about it, in the long term, I genuinely hate free time because that gives me opportunity to get into the bullshit, the noise. I mean, now I've kind of trained myself to, Jesus, it's getting real loud now. Now I've kind of trained myself to, fill my free time with reading, learning more, and going on walks like this. I could have easily woke up this morning, sat on the couch, watched TV, but I'm out here walking, I'm getting fresh air. That's today's challenge, man. I really encourage you to go outside for at least 15 minutes, nothing less. Go outside, just get some fresh air, go on a walk, take your dog out, go say hi to someone on the side of the street. There are so many fulfilling things to do in this modern day and age that are really hindered by the overstimulation that our phones give us, that our computers give us, that video games give us. Everything, man. But where I want to be in 5 years, I want to be, and I know I sound fucking crazy. You know, some of my friends be like, oh, X is having an X moment. But I want to be a societal loser, you know, depending on where things go. You know, I do want to continue to do this YouTube stuff. I have, you know, a decent chunk of followers on TikTok. You know, my Instagram may grow. Personally, those are external things that don't provide me any true value in life. You know, I want to be a loser to where my friends, my close circle of friends, you know, are there for me, but I don't need to speak to them all the time. You know, just that there's a common, you know, courtesy that, you know, hey, I'm here, you're there. We'll definitely talk, but, you know, if I'm keeping it real, I'm gonna just be on doing my own thing. And that's no disrespect to anyone. It's just, you know, where I want to be, particularly. But I think we're really I keep using overstimulating, but it's really one of the main points in this YouTube video I watched this morning and part of my book. You know, we tend to go with the masses. You know, humans, we're a social species, and we tend to sometimes go against our own personal beliefs and morals to simply fit in along with the crowd. I do not want to fall victim to that. And, you know, I don't think I have been in recent years. You know, there used to be times in high school, middle school, you know, I'd make fun of one person because, you know, the cool people were, you know, I wanted to be seen as, you know, valued and go along with the grain, you know, have them see me as an equal partner in their quest for fame and, you know, status. And simply now I couldn't give a shit what everyone else was doing, man. I really couldn't. That doesn't mean I'm hating. I'm glad, you know, y'all are doing whatever to enjoy yourselves, but I couldn't give less of a shit. But I'm glad, you know, if that provides you with some satisfaction and, you know, fulfillment, go ahead, you know. You're doing your thing. I can't really hate on anyone in this day and age. I've really tried to difference myself from hate and disagreement, you know, just trying to let everything be. Like I said in previous videos, you know, let the opinion just be. And that's brought me more clarity and truth than anything ever has, you know, in my whole life. So I want to be a societal loser. I want to really focus on my career, whatever that may be, you know. Every choice I make since, I want to say February, every choice I have made and will make and am currently making is for me to be the kind of father I want to be to my children, the kind of husband to be to my spouse, and the kind of son I want to be to my parents. And that's all that really matters to me internally in this day and age. And, you know, I want you to look at where you were 5 years ago, who you are now, and who you want to be in the next 5 years. Just think about that. And, you know, I'm just going to end it off there. It was a little all over the place video just because, you know, I think the noise kind of got to my head, literally, with all the cars driving by. But, you know, have a beautiful day, man. Go on that walk. Go say hi to someone if you see them walking by. And just have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Leave a like if you like. Leave a dislike if you dislike. Drop a comment about what you want to hear next. Mwah.